that GOAT debate is kind of weird to me. And when I sit back after analyzing all this information about both of these individuals, LeBron and Michael Jordan, I always come up with the same conclusion. When you start playing the game, you was playing it for the joy in it, for fun, right? Like you really liked the game. Whether you started from watching other people watching it and it made you want to start, however you started, when you started, you liked playing basketball, but you wasn't good at it at all. So you had to go out there and practice. You had to get better. You had to play people. You had to do this on a consistent basis to get good at it quicker than whoever you wanted to be your competition, because the competition is part of the sport. And once you get good enough and you go to the park and get on a team and you're picked to play and you go out there and you lose, how do you feel? How do you feel once you lost? What if the first time you played with a team you won? How did that feel? Then the next time you lost. Because we all experience losses. So you play the game to win, right? You would much rather win than lose. As you get older, you can deal with the losses better. But internally, I bet you still keeping a record. You know who you lost to. It's hard to play a sport and not try to play it to win. Other than that, you're not all into it. If you're not playing to win, then you're not all into this game. And that's okay, There's nothing wrong with that. Because even me myself, the average Joe, I'll go to the park and play basketball just for the exercise. I definitely ain't trying to be out there. I ain't worried about wins or losses or none of that stuff. I'm just trying to get some exercise. I'm going to show up. I'm going to do what I do. There's no real emphasis on us winning this game. Like, I'll try, of course, but it's not do or die. But people in competitive sports, if you want to be great, if you want to be great at something, you care about the losses. You care about the losses if you really want to be great at something. If I had a son and I asked my son, my son asked me, rather, who is my GOAT? If my son wanted to play basketball and he wanted to win, and he wanted to be a great winner because he's that competitive, he wanted to be named a GOAT. Well, I had to tell him. I just have to tell him. It's Jordan. 6 rings. For the 6 times he showed up to the finals. He never lost, son. People will argue about competition, but like I just explained, people play to win. They didn't want him to win. They were trying to beat him, regardless on how stiff anyone says the competition was or how soft, how hard, it don't matter. They were out there trying to win. They wouldn't made it that far to the finals and wasn't trying to win. He wouldn't let them. All that talent that got them to the finals, for all those teams, he wouldn't let them. Never went to a game 7. Son, if you're striving for excellence, if you're trying to be a GOAT, I know it's hard. I know it's tough. Many have tried, so it's possible. But you got to get there at least 6 times. And all 6 times, you got to win. Never reaching a game 7. They may let you slide if you make it there 7 and you get a loss. But you got to get 6. And we ain't even talking about how you need to get these 6 rings. We're not even talking about. You can't look up and get these 6. This ain't no lucky shot situation. This ain't no the team carried you situation. This is you show up, regardless on what they throw at you, and you dominate. You brought your team there. It's a team, yeah, but you got them there. I know it's tough, son. I know. As my son, I'm going to love you no matter what you do. And I will show some favoritism. And if you get a couple rings but not enough, you're going to be my number 2. But there's only one way to pass Jordan. You got to have enough rings. And even when you get those rings, how did you get those rings? Because he got those rings as a lead, as the dog, as the number 1. Did you? And no, son, you can't have more losses than wins. It is great to get there, but if I'm understanding things, that itself is a record, correct? Oh no, that's a bad record, son. Your team is now 4-6 out of 10 games. Out of 4-6. Is that a winning record? But we play to win. And how do we judge winning? By records. We keep stats. That's a losing record. You should have did better than that, son. You should do better than that. That is not the standard. That can't be your GOAT. I mean, you can like style of play. Style of play has nothing to do with this. Because I wouldn't mind you taking all of LeBron's characteristics on the basketball. You can have all those gifts, but with those gifts that this man has, I need you to use them to get a better record. You can have your own gifts. You can have some of MJ gifts. You can have any of these people gifts, but when you get to the finals, you got to win.